In this lesson, we are going to talk about stem and leaf plots. These are kind of tricky, so I hope that you're really paying attention. I can create a stem and leaf plot from a given set of data. Vocab, what is a stem and leaf plot? A stem and leaf plot is a way to organize data by making a column of the first digit, stem, and a column of the remaining digits, leaf. Okay, so this can be kind of confusing. We're going to talk about what that means because the way that it's worded here can mean something different as you get to bigger numbers, okay? So we use stem and leaf plots to organize data. Here we have lots of smaller numbers. They're only in ones and tens. Do you see that? Our place value here is ones. Our place value here is tens and ones. So these are small numbers. There's only two digits, one or two digits to these numbers. So keep that in mind. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you what would happen if you had numbers in the hundreds and the thousands, okay? It says we can use the data from above and make a stem and leaf plot. We can use the organized data to easily find the mean, median, mode, and range. So let's go ahead and do our stem and leaf plot, and then we'll do our review of mean, median, mode, and range. How this works is you're going to take only the last digit of the number, so in the ones place, and it's going to go in the leaf. So ones place digit. The ones place digit is going to go in the leaf side. Everything else is going to go on the stem side. But what happens if we only have a ones digit, like 7? Well, think about that. What's the first number? 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. So 0. If I put a 0 on the stem side, and I put a 7 here, if I put these together, it still equals the number 7. It's just got a 0 in front of it. Still 7. 7 cookies, 7 pencils, 7 puppies, whatever, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through these and we're gonna start putting them on this stem and leaf plot. So what I want us to do is take the tens digits. So I'm seeing lots of different tens digits here. Okay, so if we look at these, we are going to take them all from the first one down to the last one, or the biggest one. So 0 for 7, because it's like there's a 0 in front, like a 0 in front of the 8, okay? I see 1, I see 2, I see 3. Do we see anything bigger? No. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. These are all of my tens digits. So 0, 10, 20, 30. Okay? Now, we're going to put the ones digits on this side and we're going to put them in order. So with the 0 as the tens digit, what's the smallest number we see? Well, 7 is the smallest. Then what do we see? I'm going to cross out 7. I see an 8. So I'm also then going to put an 8 over here. 0 and 7, 0 and 8. 0 and 7 is 7, 0 and 8 is 8. Cross that one out. Then I see a 9. And remember, there's that invisible 0 in front of all numbers. All right, so we're done with the 0 in the tens place. Now we're going to go to 10. Ones in the tens place. I see a 15, but is there anything smaller? 15, 15, 16, 19, 10, 16. 10 is the smallest one in the tens place, so I'm going to put the 0. 1 and 0, 10. Written next to each other, right? Now let's look for the next biggest one. I think it was 15, right? Let's see. 15, 15, 16, 19, 16. Yes. So 5, 1, 5, 15. I'm going to cross out that one. I remember having another one. Here's another one, so I'm going to cross out that 5 and put it up. 1, 5, 15. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I see a 16 and a 16. So I have two 16s, so 2 6s are going to be put. 1, 6, 16, 1, 6, 16. Let's move on to our 20s now. Any 20s that we see. So I see a 26, I see a 25, 24, and a 23. 23 is the smallest, so the 3 is going to go first. And do you notice how I have all of this lined up? Then the 24 is going to go, so I'm just going to put the 4, 2 and 3, 23, 2 and 4, 24. The next one, let's see, I have 26, and that's it for that one. Oh, I forgot to cross out. Oh my gosh, did I forget one? I hope you guys saw that. I forgot the 19. 1, 9. So let's put the 9 after the 6. So 1, 9 is 19. Now let's go back to our 20. Sorry guys, I totally forgot that. So 2 and 3 is 23. 2 and 4 is 24. I see a 26. Do we see any other 20s? See, this is why we cross things out, so we make sure we don't forget it like Ms. Dean did. Oh my goodness. 26 is the next one, so I'm going to put a 6. 26. Now we're on to our 30s. 30 what? Well, let's see. I see a 39 and a 38. Those are the only ones. 8 is smaller than 9, so 8 comes first, and then the 9. 38, 39. All right, so we're done with that. I just want to show you what would happen if we had hundreds. So let's say we also had 125 and 100, let's say 143. So pretend like this is separate, okay? So if I had my stem and leaf plot, well, I would take the first 2 digits on the stem side. So 12, but don't forget I can't skip anything, so I would put 13 and then 14. 12 and then 5 in the ones place. 13 doesn't have anything, so it stays blank. 14 and the 3. So 125, 143. And there are no 130s in this data set. Okay, so this one's just separate, just to show you guys what you would do if you get some larger numbers. Okay, only the ones place is going on the leaf side. Let's go ahead and practice mean, median, mode, and range. So mean, we are adding them all up and dividing by the number of items. So let's go ahead and use this to help us. So 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 1 and 0 is 10 plus 15 plus another 15 plus a 16 plus another 16 plus a 19 that I almost forgot to add. Oh my goodness. Plus, then we've got 20s. 23 plus 24 plus 26 plus our 30s. 38 plus 39, and I get 265, and we are going to divide that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did you notice that I only counted the ones place digits because that's what I'm going to look at? Don't count 0 as 1. Nope, the 0 goes with the 7. Those together make a number. The 1 and the 0 together make a number. So you don't have to count the stem side, just count all the leaf numbers. So if I divide by 14, I get kind of a wompy number there. So we're going to do our about symbol. And I'm just going to go with tenths place. So 18.9 in the tenths place. One place past the decimal, tenths. Let's do our median. Again, same as the line plot, I'm going to start at the smallest number, which is the 0, 7. I'm going to start at the largest number, which is the 39. Don't start at 38. It's 39 is bigger. Cross out the 7 and the 9. Cross out the 8 and the 8. Cross out the 9. And then I'm coming to the 26. That's the next biggest one. Now, the next smallest one is the 10. So cross out the 0. Cross out the 24. Cross out the 15. Cross out the 23. Then cross out the next 15 and the 19. Oh my goodness, I'm left with 2 6s in the middle. So the median would be 6 plus 6 divided by 2, but it should just equal 6 as our middle number because that's 12 divided by 2, and we get 6 as our median. Remember, median, you can only have one median. This is an even number of numbers here. in our data set. So because there's an even number, we're gonna end up with 2 numbers in the middle. But we can't have that as our final answer. We have to find the average of those 2 together to get 1 median. Okay, let's do our mode. What shows up the most? Well, I see 2 5s here and 2 6s here. Do you see any other that have that? Nope, so 1 and 5, 1 and 5, 1 and 6, 1 and 6. So that's 15, 15, 16, 16. So 15 and 16 are the ones that show up the most. Range is our largest number, which is 39, minus our smallest number, which is 0, 7, or just 7. 39 minus 7 is 32. All right, so on your turn when you get to that, you are going to practice these. On the first one, it says to make the stem and leaf plot. Actually all of them are going to be stem and leaf plots. Don't forget that when you're putting these together, you need to go in order on the stem side, like I did here with 12, 13, 14. You cannot skip 13 just because it's not represented. You have to put it, all right? And then you can stop at the last one, the biggest one you have. Go ahead, give those 3 a try.